Alright. Let's see how this goes. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm Fernia Galley.
And I am the Wereplayer, Empress Roth. Hello,
Let's do
everyone.
some volume adjustments. We're using a new setup. Brand new setup. Can you hear anything on your end?
I'm not wearing headphones.
Well, just get yourself some headphones. Give yourself something. It's like a treat. Oh my
You're
god.
broadcasting audio, I can see it.
Oh yeah, you can see it. I just don't know how it sounds on YouTube's end. That's why I have you here, love.
I can't believe I'm being forced to help.
You're being forced out.
I'm too equal to help people.
So this is Empress Roth. As y'all know, or y'all might know, we're dating. So we're gonna do a little bit of mini game to start things off with. Because right now what I need is casheroonies.
Yeah, you sound fine, don't worry about it.
Oh, excellent. It's just crazy because like every single time I've tried to do stuff on this channel, it's just been sound problem after sound problem.
It's just because you're a tech bane, I'm sorry to tell you.
Yeah, I'm sorry to learn that I am the bane of technology.
Just, you project a field that makes technology haywire.
Yeah, it's my superpower.
Unfortunately, it's completely useless.
Oh, it's not that useless. I use it all the time. Glad to see my tombstone is working too. I couldn't get that to work in the first episode, and I never understood why.
Because YouTube's a pain, I imagine.
No, that's not it. YouTube's not that much of a pain. It's no worse than working with Twitch. That's all I'll say. I mean, Twitch has its own set of problems, so it's nice to not have to deal with them once in a while.
It does, it just, unfortunately, Twitch is the best option for me currently.
Maybe you, maybe. I love my people.
That's what I said, for me. I do not have alternatives, currently.
Yeah. So the nice thing about completing minigames, if you can manage it, is that each time you do, you get a diamond.
Ah, yes, the rare non-blood diamond.
Well, I mean, it's kind of made with the blood of zombies, so I wouldn't get your hopes up so quickly.
Zombies don't count. They're already dead.
But look. Oh, fun fact. This actually isn't blood on these buckets. If you look at the original design for the Buckethead zombies. No, it's paint. Because in the original design, they actually wore like a painter uniform. Because I think they wanted to make it more kid-friendly. It's already super kid-friendly.
Let's make it less kid-friendly. I want to see zombies exploding violently.
Hey, say so.
What I'm being is perfectly say-so.
Well, there you go. I exploded some zombies violently for you.
Thank you.
Bam and shibabam. There we go.
Let no one say I am not say-so. I just crave violence.
I crave violent, mother. There's not enough in this world for me. Okay, that was a pretty good blow. Our only goal is to get through here. Until we get the next version of Walnut Bowling, it's not very good for getting money from. Because subsequent completions of it only give like 100. As I said before, we're just trying to raise some money. We're gonna need it in the next few stages here. So anything we can scrounge up, amazing. And we're just gonna keep pushing down this lane. So, how was your day yesterday?
I took the day off because I desperately needed some time to de-stress from work.
Yeah, you've been talking a lot about how stressful work can get sometimes.
Yeah, so I took the day off, and since Fernie does not work until the afternoon, Fernie and I, well, Marshmalty just spent a whole ton of time together, and it was very relaxing.
That's fine. Just because I'm a magical gal and I have a magical gal name doesn't mean I don't have a real name, too.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. She moved the mic closer now.
Oh, was I supposed to do that?
She moved the mic further away. I pulled back from you. Don't worry.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Your liver is fine.
So also, Marshmalty and I have started watching the Naruto Ocean Cut.
Ah, yes, Naruto.
Which is where someone grew up with the dub of Naruto, which I did as well, to be honest. And
Believe it.
this person, I think their name was Oceans96, and they talked to their girlfriend and was like, "Hey, if I edited Naruto to be less of a pain to watch, would you watch it with me?" And apparently his girlfriend said yes, because he spent the next 3 months getting every single Naruto episode and like editing out all the filler, even filler in the middle of an episode, and doing a whole bunch of tricks to just save time. And which leads to the Ocean Cut just has a blazing quick pace.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, how many episodes did we get through in, like, a single hour? 5 episodes.
We got through 4 episodes because one got skipped, either because it was filler or because it'll come up later.
Well, no, because I don't even think that 4th episode's gonna be put in full. I think they're just gonna do a flashback.
Maybe, because the episode we're talking about is episode 2, where Naruto meets Konohamaru, I believe.
Yeah.
The Ocean Cut completely skipped over that. If you are curious how much time the Ocean Cut saves, it cuts literally over half of the runtime from Naruto and Shippuden combined.
Yeah, that's a lot of filler. Like, I understand why they do filler, because, you know, all these manga artists and stuff.
It's because anime comes out weekly, where manga comes out monthly.
Yeah, exactly. You can't keep up with the pace. It's like with that Song of Ice and Fire thing everyone's obsessed with. You know, it's like, oh, you expect the books to be written, like, immediately, and then if you wait too long, the cast will age, they'll pass away.
And I will say, Naruto, it gets memed on a lot. I think Naruto is actually pretty good. It's frustrating, but I think it's good.
That's good on some stuff. I would agree with the frustrating part above anything else. Okay, do I have enough money for what I wanted? No, I don't have the extra seed slots. So we're gonna do another minigame. This one's Slot Machine. It's a little bit repetitive, but, you know, sometimes Plants vs. Zombies can beat that. It's also possible to, like, completely mess up this level, because by the time you start getting the sun that you need, everything's super intense.
Oh, I will also say, the Ocean Cut does not cut all filler. There is some filler that is very well liked by the community, which means it's always in. So if you remember from Naruto, there's an episode where Team 7 is trying to find out.
I don't remember anything
You
from
literally
Naruto.
talked about this already.
Naruto is just this black void in my mind before I was...
Hush, I'm talking.
Before it was this life.
So if you remember in Naruto, there's a filler episode where the Team 7 is trying to figure out what's behind Kakashi Sensei's mask. And it's the entire episode it's one big gag, and at the end of it, it's just what's behind the mask. It's another mask. The community really liked that, so that was kept in the Ocean Cut.
Do we know that that's kept in the Ocean Cut? We haven't actually watched it.
Yes, because when I was researching the Ocean Cut, I saw that mentioned. There's also one other thing the Ocean Cut mentions that is not in the original.
We're just gonna let the vacuum cleaner swallow them all up.
The Ocean Cut does give a different ending to a few characters. Mainly their characters were like the person who was editing the Ocean Cut was like, wow, the ending for this character is fucking is terrible.
Swears are not allowed on this channel.
Where the ending of certain characters were terrible.
You go to jail now.
Gosh. And so the person who was doing the edit gave them their own ending, like a kind of credit scene, where are they now kind of style.
I don't necessarily like that. It feels a bit like, you know...
Some characters had a really muddy ending in the anime, and it kind of just left a bad taste in the mouth.
I don't know. I think I like muddy endings. I think it can sometimes lead to a lot of really interesting outcomes.
Well, that's either way. That's at the end of the ocean cut, and it's basically skippable if we want to.
Okay.
I still want to watch it though, but I think it is interesting to have.
It's just okay. Like I get death of the author. I get fanfic.
I mean, I will speak out some frustrations I have with Naruto after this, but go ahead.
No, I mean, because it's like when I read a story and I really like the story, like really like the story, I just basically want to continue the story in any way possible, even if it means sacrificing like the message, the intelligibility of it. But when I look at it from an artistic perspective, I know what I'm doing is wrong. I know that I'm sacrificing the integrity of the show for my own, you know, selfish wins. And, oh gosh, that could be a really good, like, book focus.
Anyway.
You're halfway done with this minigame.
So, so I want to talk about a few things that did frustrate me with Naruto. I will say that for the most part...
Careful, we are on space, though. I
will be careful. I will say that these are things I feel Bleach actually does a lot better.
Bleach, yes.
The characters, all the women characters in Naruto, they're either A, useless, B, a healer, or C, which is a category that shouldn't exist, but a useless healer. Almost every single woman character falls under that umbrella.
How did you come to the conclusion that the healer was useless? Does nobody get hurt?
So the useless healer is Sakura. So Sakura trains to be a very powerful healing ninja, but she's always healing complete no-names.
Okay, well why do you think that they're no-names?
Because they don't have names.
Okay, but in the world they would have a name, right? It's not like, hi, I'm ninja number 3. Nice to meet you. Did you pass your Chunin exams?
It's mainly that. So that happens during the 4th Great Ninja War, which is a pretty late arc, all things considered. And in that, I mean, the major playmaker in that arc is Naruto. So, like, the people she's healing, like, yeah, it's good she's healing them, but she's not really doing anything.
Okay, but does Naruto even need the healing? That's the question.
Because even in early Naruto, it's established that the Nine-Tails Fox Chakra heals Naruto injuries very quickly.
Okay. So it's not useful to Naruto, but for everybody else, I mean, like, okay, so Naruto can beat one guy, but can he beat, like, 50 guys?
Yes.
I actually don't need to. It auto-levels itself.
He beats hundreds of guys at once.
No, I just think that, like... Okay, the Nine-Tailed Fox beats up hundreds of guys, too, right? Like, that's not a unique thing to Naruto. Like... But if he's surrounded by 1,000 ninjas and they all throw their throwing stars just infinitely...
Oh, you don't know. Throwing stars are actually useless in Naruto. like, once you're past, I would say, the Land of Waves arc, not a single ninja tool is useful.
What? No!
This is actually really sad, because there's a character named Tenten, and her fighting style is she summons, like, so many ninja tools and controls them. She always loses.
Always?
Always. No. She always loses.
But she's got the fighting move.
There are 2 types of ninja tools that actually win fights. One is Tamari's fan.
Okay.
And then the second is, ninja puppets. Ninja puppets are the only effective ninja tool.
Love my ninja puppets.
And yes, I mean 1010 even gets like a magic enchanted chakra weapon later, and she's still useless because she can't control it.
Why would they do this?
I think the creator of Naruto is misogynistic. I don't know if they know it, but I think they are.
Oh. That's terrible. I mean, like...
So I will say, we are not really supporting Naruto by watching the Ocean Cut.
Well, yeah, okay, but that's not legal. You can't just up and be da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, a pirate? Hold on. A pirate? No, that's super wrong. That's super bad. You can't be a pirate.
I think I can.
That's illegal. You wouldn't steal a boat.
Look, if you feel bad about it, we'll buy the Naruto manga.
You wouldn't download a boat.
So here's why I don't feel bad about the Ocean Cut, by the way. Because one, I already watched almost all of Naruto and Shippuden already. Mm-hmm. And two, I actually do want to pick up the manga sometime. So I don't feel bad about getting the Ocean Cut.
Yeah, but you wouldn't download a car.
Yep. Yes, I would. If I could download a car, I would. Because if you were, who are you hurting by downloading a car?
The car people with the cars in them.
That's not how that works.
Hi, I'm the car person, Johnson. I feel personally hurt. You have injured me in some manner. Did you not know that by downloading a car, I, car person Johnson, have lost all of my money?
It's by the way, did you know that the you wouldn't download an X things actually stole the music they used?
Oh yeah, I heard about this. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, so basically, how much do I want to break character here? Okay, I'm a copyright abolitionist, I'll say that. I think the copyright does not actually serve a benefit to people in the modern age, except unless you're already a big corporation.
I mean, it serves some purposes.
I don't believe so.
You don't think so?
Nope.
I think the purposes it serves, if you don't know about what happened when copyrights were first kind of put out there, invented, you might not...
I know that, but those were not created for the kind of world we live in now. Like, I'm not saying copyright never had a purpose, but in the modern day, it does not work and it should be removed.
Okay, but like, so you know Edgar Allan Poe, right?
Yeah, he died penniless, I know.
He died penniless, and you know why he died penniless?
You heard what I said though, right? About it served a purpose, but it does not serve a purpose in the modern age.
I just think that if you gave, you know, all of these people who, on the regular, they abuse their workers, if you gave them the ability to just do stuff and not pay royalties to their workers, they would do it. There
is actually an example of this being done, and I think it disproves that. Because, for some... I might have some facts here wrong, so forgive me. But for a state of play recently for Sony, like in the past 4 years or so, it was showed that they, whoever animated it, they copied a whole bunch of animation from things like Adventure Time, Regular Show, that stuff. And like people were outraged about it. So people clearly care when you rip off someone's stuff.
Okay, but outrage doesn't do very much. If we were all outraged...
No, enough outrage does change stuff. Because corporations do, because that's the only thing corporations listen to is if you have enough outrage. Because if enough people are outraged, that's the most likely sign that they might stop engaging with your product.
I just don't have the same feeling as you on this one. I guess maybe I have less faith in a corporation's ability to adjust.
So here's the thing, is those corporations can already have used copyright. Because people use all the time, like, oh, what if I create my own superhero character, and then Marvel steals it, puts it in the MCU? And the thing is, like, what are you going to do if they do that now? Because they have enough lawyers to tie that up in court forever. And then you'd run out of money, and they would still be using the character.
That's true. That's true. You would lose all your money.
Which is why the copyright system does not work in the modern age. Because the copyright system was designed for example, if Fernia and I were both writers, and I said, and I would have my agents reach out to Fernia's agents and be like, hey, I want to use this character that you created in my story. Yeah. That's how it was designed for, not designed for, oh, the internet exists, and even the smallest person can put out a story that like thousands or millions of people will read.
Yeah, well, yes, this is true. It needs some updating. I just don't think that the idea of copyright is itself, you know, like we can't just, I mean, we can eliminate it, but we have to have some kinds of protections that I'm not sure we have right now.
I don't think those protections actually matter for people like you and me.
I think they matter incredibly so for people like you and me. If someone else takes Fernia, right? I'm not against someone else playing Fernia. I'm not against someone else, you know, using her character to do stuff.
Face-claiming, that kind of stuff.
Right, face-claiming. I actually have, you can see it in my Discord, I have explicit rules about face claims and stuff like that in one of the channels. Actually, that might be Nightbriar.
I think it's Nightbriar.
We have to make a copy of that for the website, but I do allow face claims. I'm not against.
I mean, yeah, but face claims aren't what we're talking about here.
Yeah, and those are, you know, obviously they're not going to hurt my brand. But if someone face claims and they start VTubing as Fernia Gality, you know.
I mean, yeah, but
and then it turns out they do something abusive or they, you know, steal a bunch of money.
Yeah, but you know what happens when people like because that's how the because like on Twitter, for example, if someone tries to just mimic your account and try to pass off as you, it's not copyright that deals with that. It's all Twitter fucking. Sorry, I said it again.
You use the bad words. You're gonna have to edit them out.
I know. It's all of Twitter dogpiling the person copying, reporting their account, and all that kind of stuff. Because it's not copyright that's stopping that from happening. It's people being upset about it.
That's true.
Like this is something I've thought about. I have actual arguments for why it's a good thing.
I just don't think people getting upset is necessarily how we determine.
Anytime a corporation has changed anything, it's usually because of mass public outcry. Because people getting upset and people making noise is what actually makes people stop stuff. I
think fundamentally the only things that have stopped corporations from doing things, because there's this concept called outrage bait. Have you heard of outrage bait before?
I know what rage bait is, yes.
Right. And I think a lot of corporations intentionally outrage bait these days, so that when they pull back, they roll back whatever dastardly plans they had, they can say, oh wow, we didn't do this thing, you should praise us.
And everyone,
but if nobody stops them, they'll get away with it.
I have never seen someone fall for something. It's always so transparent.
I have seen people fall for these kinds of stunts.
We might be in different circles.
That's true. That's true. I interact with a lot of people on a daily basis. I know people who think Elon Musk is a good person. Like, it happens. Especially as you go out to a wider net.
I think that, additionally, removing copyright would have a lot of benefits for people that might not otherwise. For example, One Punch Man, recently, like their season 2, a lot of people were really unhappy with how the animation was done.
It deserves the reanimation.
Yes,
for sure.
So in this world, people could be like, hey, here's some examples of animations I've done. If you pay me this amount of money, I can go through and literally reanimate the show because copyright doesn't exist and I can make this to people's standards.
I guess. We have to think, I believe, critically about what kind of infrastructure we're going to build for the internet. And I'm not sure, do I even have anything except the dog?
I mean, another issue with the internet is different countries have different ways to handle copyright. Because you've experienced this, where Japan has really strict copyright in terms of their games, where like Western media tends to be more loose.
Yeah,
That's another instance where copyright does not work in the modern age, because different places have different rules.
Very careful about how we do these, you know, how we do the video game.
I'm gonna edit this instead of your game show, because this might be easier to edit.
Oh, all you have to do is remove a few swears, so...
I mean, remove a few swears, remove any dead air, remove any things that aren't really funny. I mean, depends. Like, the question is, how heavy do you want to edit it? Do you just want it cleaned up?
Swears gone, yeah.
Yeah, if you want it cleaned up, that's not hard.
Yeah, and that's good. You shouldn't start out with a hard project. Why make your life hard when you can make your life easy?
Because I'm trying to learn to edit.
Yeah, but you should not edit hard, you should edit smart. Like, okay, when my dad has done editing, I've seen him edit before, right? And he has a scene that has really bad audio on it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what he wants to do? He will, instead of just, you know, removing the audio or anything like that, he'll take audio from a different section of the video and he'll put it over the space that had the bad audio. And by stitching it together like that, what he creates is, how do I put this? It's like, I'm gonna sacrifice one just to delay it a little bit longer until I can get my walnut out.
Oh, you're feeling cold today. Okay?
I am feeling chilly today.
You need a blanket?
I don't think I need a blanket, but, you know.
Anyways, if people did not know, I am trying to learn to edit, so I can edit other VTuber stuff. I'm playing around a lot in DaVinci right now. I'm not super great at it yet, but I'm still just learning the tools, learning the trades, learning the tactics.
I mean, that's how everyone starts. Nobody starts a genius. If they did, we'd have to burn them at the stake. They're probably a witch. Oh no.
And anyways, any other thoughts on the copyright abolition discussion?
Yeah, I'm being overwhelmed by zombies right now. This is a bad play.
I don't see how that related to copyright at all.
I'm gonna really struggle for the rest of this map. I can survive this, I just need to make sure I put down as much as I can in the way of doing damage and blocking them from any forward movement. There we go, that's one of my lawnmowers lost, but we're gonna rebuild real quick.
So is there anything else you want to talk about today? Any other topics you came in mind?
I mean, I got plenty of cool topics in mind, I just don't... I kind of go with the flow of things, like, we're playing Plants vs. Zombies, right? And you've never played Plants vs. Zombies.
I think I've played a level or two, but I've not played a substantive amount, no.
No, yeah, it's... And because you haven't played it before, you kind of don't know necessarily what's going on, or...
I mean, I know how tower defense games work, but that's about the limit.
That's true. Knowing how tower defense games work is a way to do it. I was not paying super hard attention and I got completely overwhelmed. Not bringing any cheap damage flowers with me is also a good idea.
Candy?
You want some candy?
Yeah, give me a Mike and Ike.
Okay.
Just give me a Mike and Ike.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is bad.
I think you built wrong.
I think I have to restart this. You also, I can't grab candy in the middle while I'm defending my stuff. No. I'll pull through. I'll survive this. Just watch me.
I do have more thoughts on copyright abolition, but I think if you want to hear those, you should go to one of my streams instead. Where I will talk at length about any topic I'm interested in.
Yeah, that's true. You will. And I'm glad I have a girlfriend who can do that. Nope, stop. Stop right there. I will defend this lawn until my dying breath.
So do you think the dolphin's a zombie too?
Well, the dolphin's also a zombie.
Until someone's about to
Absolutely.
get through.
Yep, the zombies are about to get through. Why did I build it here? This would have been a much better place to build. I am struggling on this.
You might be bad at playing games and talking at the same time.
No way! I'm amazing. I can do anything. Promise.
If you say so, love.
Like this. I'm
Oh,
about...
another thing with editing is cutting out dead air. I've been doing that some with the game show as well.
Yeah, I mean, like, all I needed was the 2 episodes stitched together. I didn't necessarily need all the dead air. I don't know.
You were not very clear on that.
I know, but it's a good exercise. I'm glad you're doing it. Okay.
Besides, it's something to experiment with and try out.
Absolutely.
Like I have to, like one thing is some of the guests on your show were very loud, and since it's all on one audio track, I'm trying my best to like when I find a section of loud audio, do a cut on either side so the audio is on its own and try to normalize it to reduce the volume.
Right.
And that was something I literally just found randomly and when I was experimenting, and it worked decently well.
You normalize the audio?
Yeah, I just cut the part where like someone was laughing in one bit and it was like super jarring to the ears. So just cut the part about the laughing, leave it in, but normalize the audio so it doesn't hurt the ears as much.
Ah, that makes sense.
And since you don't want a super heavy edit, I'm not gonna be cutting out stuff like that. I'm just gonna leave it in, but
There's no need to. Let's just put a lily pad right down there. I can't believe I'm hanging on. I can't believe I'm hanging on. I really can't. Oh my god, finally. Here's a 3-peater. It'll take care of all these things that were harassing me. Except for you. It does not take care of you. But that is part of what learning is about. It's about realizing that you are not amazing at
Those
doing
zombies
all
are
these
gonna get
things at
through
once.
in
Oh
the-
yeah, these things are getting way close. Time to slow them down.
But yeah, I would describe myself as someone who gets very interested in topic rabbit holes.
Oh, cribbity crabs. Okay.
And, yeah, copyright abolition is one of those topics where I just get super fascinated about talking about.
Yeah. I mean, and that's why I love you.
And I love you too.
I love you. I love you 3.
I love you 4.
I love you all of the numbers.
I love you infinity.
There's so many numbers that I love you by. I
And
can't count them all.
I love you by infinity out of 6.
Allo 6?
There's a mathematical concept in about how some infinities are larger than others.
Okay.
So, for example, the set that contains all natural numbers is infinity long, but the set that contains all whole numbers and all negative numbers is an infinity larger than that.
Okay.
So we denote, and then like you denote the set of all whole numbers as aleph 0, and then there's some definition for aleph 1 through 6.
It kind of sounds like you're saying Alice, like from Wonderland.
No. I actually had an Alice in Wonderland phase where I was super addicted to it. I have no idea why.
Okay, gosh. Yeah, all these zombies, and I'm like barely through all of the waves of them.
And you're trying to talk and game at the same time.
Oh my god, I actually survived all of this. Just look at this.
You're evolving into a gamer girl.
I should have chosen a much cheaper method of death. I feel like.
Method of death.
Method of Death. Yeah, that's my new band name, Method of Death. It's actually a really good band. It's absurdly neat. I don't think I need to upgrade my walnuts into tall nuts, so we'll go with that. spike weeds to deal with those. Instead of a torchwood, I'm gonna go for a
I didn't
Smoky.
see the torchwood once.
Yeah, see, I mean, that's the risk. That's really the risk. Ooh, but there are... You know what? I'm just gonna rely on my tall nuts to block the Volter zombies in the water.
That's a very tall nut.
That's so tall.
You're a brat.
You're a brat. Your face is a brat, and your family is a brat.
No, you're a brat.
You're just made up of brat particles.
Oh, speaking of family, you're meeting my family next week.
Oh my gosh, next week?
Next week.
We gotta clean the house like crazy.
We do. Remember the here on the 11th?
Mm-hmm. That's that many days.
We have a
from
week
now.
away. We have a week to get this place clean.
A week to get this place clean, top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That is pressure that I did not need.
And you're not even going to meet them until probably Friday, depending on how things work out.
This Friday or next Friday?
Next Friday, because remember, you work, and I don't know what their plan is, if they're going to be here or not.
I bet I'll see them just a little bit.
I mean, you might see them when I bring you dinner.
Yeah, that'd be nice. It'd be nice to see them, Oh my gosh, they are all piling up. Thank goodness I have potato mines, my favorite Plants vs. Zombie plant. I feel like a destroyer when I have potato mines on my side.
Yes, but how do you think the potato mines feel?
Okay, there we go. Now I just need to wrap and encase some of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna learn more and more audio tricks as I go on. Or more editing tricks, rather.
Yes, that is true.
Like, I've actually told Malty one trick I need her to do for the next game show if she wants the audio to be better.
I need to record individual audio channels.
Yeah, so every single person who is there has to record their own audio track if she wants the highest quality audio she can get. Because you also don't want to deal with Discord's noise compression, right?
No, I don't, because Discord will ruin voices.
Yeah,
It's
so
really
that's why you
true.
have to. That's why you have to record your own audio.
Especially, like, if you have a news Discord and you're a trans woman, you will realize, oh my gosh, this is ruining my voice. Yeah. Let's put down one more wave of defense, lily pads wise. Let's start slapping down some of these tall nuts. You can fit a lot of nuts in this baby.
Smacks hood of lily
pad.
Lily
Yeah,
pad, there we go.
exactly. I mean, you were close, baby.
I was trying my hardest.
The thing about potato mines that makes them so nice and fun is they're just so easy to slap down. Okay, let's see.
Just make sure you don't slap it when it's already ready.
Slapping them down.
Don't slap them when they're primed or you'll die.
Oh no! I slapped them too hard.
You're right, though. We really need to clean this place up. It's kind of a mess.
It's not that crazy. But
It's kind of bad, actually.
uh-oh. This guy's getting way too close for comfort. Might eat through my, defenses. I'm gonna need to be ready to plant another one of these. Okay, here we go. Let's get this all figured out. Who's gonna come my way? And I don't hear any dolphin zombies, so we are in business. I love the sound of not hearing chittering zombie noises. So since I kind of like over invested on the top screen, that's kind of where I'm going to be throwing most of my materials, I feel like. Ooh. Oh, you're getting more of the snackaloos? I have to sit back and let some sun gather. Well, that's all happening. Delightful sippy sip.
So I was playing a new game I got this morning.
Oh, yeah. What's the new game?
So the game is like Spellcaster University or something. And it's this world that you play the game in. It's going through like a cycle of not life and death, but good and evil.
Okay.
But then, so like they would build up a magic academy, and then they would train up mages who take on the evil, and then. So one time, the evil comes 2 years early, and they ransack the mage school before they're finished. So now you have to very quickly build up a magic school using a deck of cards, actually. So you don't have perfect control over what you get, but for example, your first common room that you buy is going to be 100 gold. You draw the top 3 cards of the deck and look between them, and then you pick one card of that 3 to add to your hand.
You said it was inspired by, what was that, Roth?
Just the way, the language it uses is very similar to what you would think of a Harry Potter game.
Right.
Because you have houses, and then there's like common rooms, observatories, everything you'd expect from like a Hogwarts builder. The only thing is you don't build with like typical base building tools like, oh, I'm gonna put a wall here, this here, because you have to play from the deck, and yeah, it just depends on what you draw.
Ah. So there's an element of chance in it.
There's an element of chance, but there are ways to control that chance.
Is there?
Because, like I said, you get picked from one card of 3 choices each time you draw from a deck.
I love to magically stack the deck.
And also, you have factions you need to talk to kind of learn stuff. Like my school is starting to lean into light magic, and light magic has a strong connection with the Inquisition faction. Unfortunately, the Inquisition faction is actually pretty angry at me. So, despite being geared towards light magic, we're not learning light magic that quickly.
Ah, that sounds problematic. And what also is problematic is you keep getting chaotic evil students.
Yeah, I keep getting chaotic evil students. So you can get things that will turn students from evil to good.
Okay.
But it's like they have to be in the same room, so you have to kind of plan it. So what you could do is you could make a house in the game, which is just, this is the house evil people go to, and then you hold on, and then you put the pyre in their common room for that specific house, so that it purifies people in the evil club.
Okay.
And then once they're not evil, you move them to another house.
Oh, moving them to another house.
Yeah, people are not fixed to the house. You can reassign them, and then there's also a general class.
Listen, I know you were really excited to be a part of Gryffindor, but we've decided you're Ravenclaw now. Just like...
and what you can also do is, so there's, like I said, there's the houses, and then there's the general group.
Mm-hmm.
The reason you build houses in this game is because it gives students traits, additional traits. So like I didn't read something too well because the tutorial's not in this game for it's great. But on the first house I picked up, one of the trait options was, oh, this house encourages light mana, like learning light skills.
Yeah.
So if I planned ahead a bit more, I could have been like, okay, so this is where I'm going to put everyone who's going to be learning light.
So besides that, I mean, like, I've been working on a game in my spare time.
You have, and it's really cute.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I did a lot of work yesterday, but I still don't have too much to show for it. That's what building like a backbone looks like for a game.
And then meanwhile, I have so many projects in the fire. So many, none of you will believe the amount of projects I've got going on.
I mean, like, eventually all the rods in the fire.
All the irons in the fire are gonna pay off, or they're gonna melt in the fire.
Yeah, they're gonna do something.
That's the goal at least. Because one day, all of these irons in the fire, I'm gonna strike them, and they're gonna go off and be like very cool.
Yeah,
And everyone's gonna see how much I put into some of the stuff I'm working on.
I am very excited for it. I know what you're waiting on.
I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on the thing over to the right in the room.
Yeah. What's over to? Oh, yeah. I want to listen to more of it, but like you only practice it when I'm not home.
I practice it when I'm off work, and unfortunately, you go to work before I'm off.
Yeah.
I'm also working on learning some languages. I'm not gonna say which, but I am learning some.
In case you change your mind to decide to learn the other languages.
No, just because I like surprising people. I'm learning sign language because due to my nonverbal periods, that's something I need to work on.
You do go nonverbal sometimes. It do be like that.
And then there's just a smittens of other projects I'm working on. I'm working on so many projects, you have no idea.
I have some idea, actually.
You have an idea, your audience doesn't.
I just think it'll be really exciting to see your face on the day some of this, gets to a completed state.
Oh, you'll hear me just talk so excitedly about it.
You already talk so excitedly about stuff. It's adorable.
I will say, if anyone in the audience is wondering, like, oh hey, how do you get people to like you? The answer is always passion. Find some hobby, some interest you're passionate about.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not always passion.
I will say that Fernia is very passionate about things, and that is a huge part of why I love her.
Aww.
She's also super adorable and lovable. But
I'm super adorable and lovable, everybody!
But Fernia's passion is first and foremost what attracts me to her, because I've seen how much energy she puts into things.
It's true, I put my everything into stuff. And it doesn't always pay off, but that's why I just keep pushing at it.
And then I'm here when you need a break from all that effort putting.
I would love a break. I would love a break. I actually had to take one because I got a really bad headache this week.
Speaking of, had you called the doctor?
No. That would require me to be responsible. What part of me looks responsible? I'm dressed in a pirate outfit right now.
The part of me, the part of you that's responsible is the part of you I have control of. That force you to be responsible.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I would love to be as responsible as my brain tells me to be.
I am actually as responsible as my brain tells me to be. I'm more responsible because I blame myself for things I have no control over.
Oh, no, that feels weird.
I'm gonna go use the restroom, so I'll be right back.
Huh? Okay. I will see you soon. I'm having a good day, everybody. Today's just nice and calm. Sometimes we need days like that. Where not much is going on, but it's the kind of not much that you can be satisfied with. And we have a lot of stuff planned in the future. In fact, I'm looking for beta testers for a new game, so if you're interested in hopping in, joining on that, I mean, there's always my Discord. Always my Discord. And we're just gonna keep dropping down these tangle weeds. Not because we have to, but because we're having fun. Get us nice and spooky. Love my spookies. We're gonna have to wait for that to pop. Yep, pretty much. We're gonna stick some of these tall nuts in the back here in case one of them breaks through. I don't trust it. I don't think necessarily that we won't get overrun by a bunch of those coming at once. I have to sit on some spike weeds because if they get too close, then I can't even use my jalapenos. We're gonna stick another 2 tulips down over here for style plants. We're styling on these right now. I would really love more torchwoods though. If I had a choice of my next things to come down the conveyor belt, more torchwoods would be very appreciated. Now it's just a bunch of squash. And it's like, what am I supposed to use this squash for? Do I look like a baby too? Baby who eats her squash? And that's not who I am. I'm a strong, independent toaster. That's very true. So very true.
You know, at some point, I'm gonna go from learning to edit to just editing. I have to start paying me to edit stuff.
Oh, big gem. I like me my gems.
Weird, right?
Let's just put down these 3 Peters here just to see what they can do before they die.
Apparently no, she hasn't heard me.
Hmm?
I said at some point when I'm actually confident in being an editor, you have to pay me to edit your stuff.
Yeah? Oh, that's true. Do I have to pay you in kisses? Or real monies?
When I become an actual editor, real money.
No!
For now, though, I'll accept kisses. Just until I'm kind of confident what I can do.
I'll accept the kisses. Let's get some of these cleared out. We are styling super hard, everybody. Look at all of these coins. We are rolling in it. And we're about to move into the night pool levels. What you said is still on the YouTube chat bar over there.
I know. I see. But yes,
They used to call me Fogman, because I would hang out in the fog and jump out at people. Those were the days.
yeah, key points. I have many, many, many projects in the works.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I get to use my shrooms again. I love my shrooms. Shrimp, shrimp, mushroom, mushroom, go. Shrimp, shrimp, mushroom, mushroom, go. Now these Jack-in-the-Box zombies are actually pretty problematic. They're difficult to deal with because if they get too close, they wind up their box and they explode, taking out a chunk of your plants with them. So you have to be really good about it, and you have to use your resources carefully. Let's do that.
You know, since I turned the AC on, and I haven't really overheated in here.
Really? Was it just an AC thing, or?
I think it was just too hot. Downside is we got the AC on in spring, and summer's gonna be hell.
For you, I'm used to living in warmer climates. This is actually really cool and pleasant to me.
Like I said, I offered a blanket if you need one.
That's true. You do have a blanket. I like when you use your body as a blanket, too. That feels really nice.
I can do that, huh?
Mm-hmm. Aw, she's giving me her feet. Everybody, I'm so happy right now.
I woke up with my entire body felt sore. I'm still not sure why.
It's because we slept weird together.
Oh well.
I'm pretty sure I was tangled in you just as much as you were tangled in me. And like, sleeping on your arm is lovely. It also brings such a crick to my neck.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Why would I say no to that? I love sleeping in your arms.
I'm glad. I love holding you.
I fell asleep in your arms tonight.
I love
Oh
you,
yeah.
Freya.
I love you oh so much, and it's right. Oh yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of cleaning to be done.
So much cleaning to do. So much cleaning with you. Oh, I'm about to have so many things blown up. There we go. Barely made it through that. But I lost a bunch of my units. They move faster than normal, too. That's the wild thing. I'm gonna replace this with a much stronger little attacker. Drop down some more of these. Later on, we actually get like a little lantern so we can see past this, which is great because I hate not being able to see.
You just have to exist with the vibes.
I just have to exist with the bias. Yeah, I should have known. How dare I try to solve these problems with violence?
Yeah, violence never works.
Violence does never work.
It only good vibes only.
Only cute bias. I feel that. I feel this one.
I can feel my foot.
Well, because it's right in front of my face, of course I'm gonna pat it.
You're the one who wanted the blanket. And this is supposed to get to a blanket right now.
This is the best you can do for blankets? Gosh, the blanket store really running cheap these days.
I can't lie on you when you're sitting up like that.
No, I got the great posture right now. I'm opposite shrimping.
You are de-shrimping. You are unbecoming a shrimp.
I'm unshrimping, yeah. It's like, you know how everything converges into crabs over time?
That's not what that study said.
That's not what that study said.
I actually read that study. That's not what it said.
Everything converges into crabs, as I was saying.
Oh my gosh.
You're never gonna get me to admit facts. You fool.
The study said that a specific type of like lobster and those kind of things kept becoming crabs. Not that everything was becoming a crab.
Everything's becoming a crab, everybody.
A T-Rex would not become a crab if you didn't.
Everything's becoming a crab, and you all need to understand this.
My love is a bimbo.
You're a bimbo. Your face is a bimbo.
You know that's not true.
I love you.
I love you.
How do I know that it's not true? How do I know you haven't been in secret applying the techniques, using the skills that were given to you by your long dead master?
And if there's any skills I've been using to take control of you, it's skills you gave me. And that is say-so, because it's vague enough to be unclear.
It's not say-so, because you didn't call it say-so just now.
No, I said I did call it say-so. I said, and that's say-so, because no one can prove otherwise. See, here's something I want to say, and I checked this in my head, so this is say-so. Fernie and I do role-playing, and she has made me she's made me like moron characters a lot, because she plays morons very well.
I do. That's all I play, really. Actually, I take it back. Danelle, she's new, right?
Danelle's your newest character.
And she is the opposite of dumb. She is a smarty.
Are you sure about that? Because I had one character just not neon at her out loud, and she was shivering in her boots.
How are you supposed to react to that? How are you supposed to react to someone when someone yells at you? Your mind goes blank. You go, where do I go from here? Help me, please. So the social anxiety will eat you from inside.
Let's test this. Hey, Malty.
Yeah.
See? You responded to it.
I'm also on the I'm on the Nya wavelength. I need no explanation. I know what's up.
So anyways, yes. I love how Marshmalty plays moron characters. I love everything about Marshmalty.
I love being told that I'm lovely.
You are lovely. I love you.
I love you. Oh no, we're the sappy, sweet, sapphic couple.
We are. We're also the Sapphic power couple.
Oh, we're a power couple? Oh, right. Yeah, our manager does keep calling us a power couple, huh?
Wait, do they?
Yeah, V Kid keeps saying it to me.
They've never told that to me.
Yeah, they keep calling us a power couple. I'm just saying. We're cute together. We're powerful. We support each other.
And I bully you.
You're bullying me, but you're also marginally more millennial wealthy than me.
Yes, I am.
I say marginally. You make twice what I make.
I make twice what you make, but I have like $200,000 in debt.
Yeah. I mean, that debt will go away one day.
Yeah, hopefully.
What's the hope? Go kill the zombies for me. Go forth and die.
Yeah, someone, I think it was you, was saying like, oh, if you learn editing, that could actually help get your debt down. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Because like I said, $200,000 of debt total. That's not student loans only, that's
I said
total.
get it down, not get it gone.
Oh, getting it down would help too.
Yeah. So that's what I was thinking.
If I had no debt, I would be incredibly wealthy right now.
Uh-huh, you'd be the suspiciously wealthy furry.
I would be. Instead, I'm only the moderately suspiciously wealthy furry.
Uh-huh. But the way we spend our money is different because of those loans, you know?
Yeah. I might try ordering the couch another way if I can figure out how to get a good deal on it.
Are we having trouble purchasing it?
Because like I said, I applied for a credit card with them, and then the credit limit they gave me was not high enough to actually order it. So I might have to go...
Well, we can buy them without the chases, you know?
I would, right now, I'm trying to see, like, what is the solution we can do to get it all now, and the monthly payment isn't that bad.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, it's up to you. Find a solution, make sure it works for you.
I will.
Or we could just, like, keep doing what we're doing right now, which is, not hanging out in the living room.
I want to use the living room, though.
Where are these football zombies? I'm prepping all of my money, gathering all of my power to face them, and they have not shown their face before me.
To anyone who's upset that LGBTQ people, quote-unquote, stole the rainbow, rain itself is next, soon to be followed by the sun. The moon is already a lesbian.
This is true. You know, moons in general, they do often refer to change and sexuality. I mean, the moon's a lesbian. You should have to accept that. I say this as the witch of the moon. I mean, the magical gal of the moon. Taking care of all of the zombies, one bit at a time. I think my favorite levels of this game, though, are definitely the rooftop levels. They limit you in such a unique way. Because in these ones, I just feel a little overwhelmed, you know? It's not... I don't feel like I'm necessarily winning or losing because of superior tactics. It does feel a lot like luck in this stage of the game, the fog stage. Ooh, we got cactus. That means we're gonna have to start dealing with balloon zombies. Ugh. That's the worst. We hate balloon zombies here. Yar. We could go for sunflower or we could go for sunshroom. So the thing about sunshrooms is they take up a lot more room than a sunflower does. And they give unequal EXP. But the sunflower and the sunshroom operate at the same speed, so we can examine this by going to the almanac. If you look at it, sun production is normal, sun production is low, then normal. And that way, getting a sunflower out the gate is the best move, even though it's not, you know, a plant like the others.
Did you know sunflowers aren't plants?
What?
No, I was making a joke on what you said.
What? Sunflowers aren't plants. That's ridiculous.
So what's next for
Sunflowers aren't
Marshmalty Moon?
What's next?
In terms of like models?
I destroyed the sun.
Okay.
Oh, but I'm ordering the rest of the 10 emotions. For all of my models.
Yeah, I'm gonna have. Oh, when I start getting models, I'm gonna have to do emotions too. And my character. The problem is my character also has a ton of optionals that you've seen.
Yeah, and the optionals. Exciting.
Yeah, so that will have to be like a separate thing for the rigger. Like, oh, this on or off, and then this on or off, and
turning things on and off is easy.
Okay, that's
Aren't
good.
I going to be your rigger?
Apparently.
I mean, it doesn't have to be, but I'm
Hey,
decent at what
if
I
you can do it, then do it.
Yeah, I can do. That's what makes me such a good girlfriend, is I can do all these things. Oh no, I bought a lantern instead of waiting for another sunflower.
You are a great girlfriend.
Oh no.
I feel like you made a lapse in judgment.
Oh no! It's Jojo, oh no. I just need to get enough sun here that I don't need to worry about the sun. I can blot it out, worry-free.
It's gonna be Friday soon, and then you don't work, and we can spend the day together.
And we can spend the day cleaning because your parents are coming in no time at all.
They are coming. We have a week.
So they are.
And like you said, we should be doing a little bit of cleaning each day. We forgot to do any today.
Oh no, I keep dropping plants instead of waiting for sunflowers.
My love is still a bimbo.
Oh no. I'll be like, I have money, I can spend it now. Oh no, this is like my real spending habit.
This is why I'm in control of expenses.
Oh no, they're gonna eat my plantain. No! I want my plantain. Don't eat it. No, stop.
Would you rather they eat you? Your brain?
Yes.
But then you'll lose the level.
It's dense in calories.
I don't think toast is that dense in calories.
It's super dense in calories. Haven't you ever had marshmallows before? It's like that.
I mean,
It's like marshmallow strawberry.
Those are mostly empty calories, though.
What's so empty about a calorie?
I mean, it's a calorie with no nutrition behind it.
I'm just gonna let this balloon zombie get through.
Does the vacuum get balloon zombies?
Yeah. It'll hit one of them and keep going. That's why I'm glad I have the pool cleaners. It's just if they go over the same row, that's where it gets dangerous. Because then I absolutely have to get rid of them.
And then you're doing speed run attacks.
I'm basically doing speedrun tech. Because I was so dumb, I didn't buy my sunflowers early. It's called speedrunning when you fail, but you fail in a good way. Do you know? It's not poor skill plays, it's speedrunning.
Just remember, if you're never punished, then it never happened.
If I'm never punished, then it never happened.
Which is why I punish you.
Oh no, stop, don't punish me. Oh good. I don't even have to worry about this zombie. It's gonna go over here and get sucked up by a pool cleaner. Goodbye, level over. I really want plovers. Plovers are my favorite for this level. And suckety suck. Goodbye.
Oh, there's also a game idea I had I wanted to develop, separately from what Bernie is doing.
What's this game idea?
The asymmetrical tower defense game.
Yeah, see, again, Plants vs. Zombies has an asymmetrical tower defense mode.
Well, Plants vs. Zombies 2 specifically, which I
No,
play.
Plants vs. Zombies 1.
This one?
Yes, but only for the Xbox. See, this is the thing.
Yeah.
The Xbox 360 had a superior re-release of Plants vs. Zombies that they bundled with Peggle.
Well, then this is going to be a game on Steam that does the asymmetrical tower defense.
I'm just saying you should look at your predecessors. It's difficult to do an asymmetrical tower defense because if you balance things too hard in one direction or the other, people aren't going to have fun playing it.
I know.
Speaking of things I'll have fun playing, Lovers! And I'm going to do Sunshrooms because the odds of me doing silly moves are very high.
What are Clovers doing?
Lovers blows away all balloon zombies and fog.
Okay.
So as long as I time it well, I should be good. Oh, we have to deal with Dolphin Rider zombies in this one. So I should probably grab those. And then just our basic staple zombie killers are pretty good for this stage.
Marshmalty, don't eat staples.
I will eat every staple and you can't stop me.
I have to stop you.
You cannot stop me.
It's my responsibility to stop you. Staples aren't good for you.
Staples are part of a staple of your diet.
No, they aren't.
They are a staple of your diet.
There are better sources for iron.
There are no better sources for iron. Only staples will suffice.
When they say you should be having a healthy dose of iron, they don't mean literally swallow iron.
They said wrong. I swallowed all the iron bars and I do not feel any healthier.
What's... Oh, I should check. What's an iron deficiency cause? Iron deficiency...
It probably causes them to not be able to use the stapler. And that is fatal when you need it most.
Extreme fatigue, weakness, pale skin, chest pain, fast heartbeat, or shortness of breath, headache, dizziness, lightheadedness, cold hands and feet, inflammation or soreness of tongue, brittle nails, unusual cravings for non-nutritious substances? What?
Unusual cravings. How dare you tell me my cravings are unusual?
You already have pica, you don't need it worse.
I don't have pica.
Then why do you keep eating stuff you find on the floor?
That was one game. One game. All video game characters have pica. Okay.
No, they don't.
They eat the chicken off the floor. Why do you think it's called the floor chicken?
No, if you eat food that is actually food, that's not pica. Pica is, oh hey, that's a penny. I'm gonna go swallow it. Or
okay, I slurped up gamer pennies once and now I'm being punished for it.
Yes. This is how this works. Your arm is so cold today.
Yeah. I got the chills. I got the moon.
Again, do you want a blanket?
I feel so warm without you.
You feel warm without me? No, I feel bad.
No, I actually feel a lot warmer with you.
I'm glad.
You're absorbing my cold energies.
That's not how heat works.
You're absorbing my cold energies. We're having an ectothermal reaction.
That's not how that works either.
There's a lot of words that I could put here, and none of them suffice to tell you that you are as beautiful as a spring flower.
Exothermic or endothermic?
I love eggs.
And
eggs are great over sunny.
And that only applies to a chemical reaction. Us being like this is heat transfer by contact.
Okay. So where do the eggs come into this? Where do the eggs come into play?
Well, you see, you have to use eggs to make good bread.
Okay. So it's like yeast. Yeast.
Yeast and eggs together are how you make good bread.
I totally get it now. I understand. Thank you. If I didn't have you to lean on for understanding, then I would never know how to do anything. I'm gonna hear some shh. And I'm gonna wait a little bit longer for them to get down here. There we go. Got rid of the balloon zombie. Couldn't see it, but I could hear it. Balloon zombies are very sneaky that way. You'll never know one's coming, except you'll hear one's coming.
Because you'll hear the balloon struggling to lift them up.
Yeah.
Did you know we're running out of helium?
Yes and no. Yeah, we are running out of helium. We're running out of easily mineable helium. The rest of the helium that we have to mine will be very, harsh to mine. We'll have to do a lot of environmental waste for it.
Yeah, basically balloons are awful.
Balloons are awful. We should just, you know, keep that in mind.
Because if dumping latex into the environment, you're using up a valuable resource.
Exactly.
And they just sound awful.
They make you sound awful.
No, if I hear a balloon rub against another balloon again in my life, I'm gonna go crazy.
Okay, reminder not to rub balloons against each other around you.
Because the high-pitched squeaking is pretty painful. And if you make a dog joke, I'm hitting you.
What?
If you make a dog joke about me not liking squeaky sounds, I'm hitting you.
Okay, but what if I get you a doggy bone?
No, I don't want it.
You don't want the doggy bone?
No, why would I want it?
Because you love it. You were doggy.
No.
Stubbornly refuse to love the doggy bone.
I do not want a dog bone.
Why don't you?
Why would I want one in the first place?
Because you're doggy.
I'm gonna hurt you now.
This is love. This is what love looks like.
I do love you. I take care of you.
Yes, you do.
I wake up every morning and I start your breakfast.
Yes, you do.
And then when you wake up, your breakfast is either already ready or just about.
Why is it on a doggy bowl?
That's because I enjoy that. Look, I eat on a plate, you eat in the dog bowl. It's just how it works.
I should have known. I should have done my research.
Are you sure this is say so?
Very say so. Super say so.
You can't blame me for this one.
Have you ever actually eaten, like, dog or cat food before, though?
I have accidentally eaten a dog treat once.
Okay, but let's be real. Like, dog cookies taste like normal cookies. Is that weird?
The treat I tasted didn't really taste like anything. Not anything good, anyways.
Okay, but, like, why are they called dog cookies? They're just biscuits.
For those who don't know, that was a pun. That was a long walk for a short joke, but it was a walk.
But I love going on walkies with my doggy.
Yeah, but you're the one with the you're the one the leash is connected to.
Taco. Don't you love tacos?
On the walkies, you're the one collared and leashed. There we go. That's what I was trying to say.
Yes, because I'm a feral girl. What am I gonna do with a taco? I found my magic taco. Oh, you'll give me $1,000? Sure, I'll take it. Oh, new stuff in stock. Let's take a look. So we can turn lily pads into cattails, which is really nice. Cattails are my favorite unit in the game besides the explodies. But, you know, potato mines aren't everything. Sometimes we just need a little bit of a cattail.
Remember, you cannot bite a cattail.
Why? They're called water sausages.
They are highly compacted seeds. Biting one is very unpleasant.
Okay. So it's just that they're unpleasant. It's not that they're water sausages.
I'm pretty sure that it might hurt you.
Okay, so in this one, we have to do Vase Breaker. Y'all are gonna hate me for Base Breaker. Base Breaker is gonna be all this PvZ content that's going to turn into at some point. Whoop, 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 whoop.
I feel like you miscalculated.
The risks were calculated, but boy, was I bad at math. Broken like the time I broke my back digging through the...
She is indeed bad at math, if you're curious.
Oh, you can't tell them about this.
I can.
That's illegal.
Who's gonna stop me?
I don't know, the police. Police, hello. They're doing something incredibly illegal right now. Okay, we gotta get rid of this guy right here.
What are the green urns?
The green urns are fine. They contain a card that I need, rather than a zombie in them. So really the goal is to just overwhelm the area of zombies.
Oh, what the?
What'd you hear?
IRC cloud.
Oh, IRC Cloud. I love IRC Cloud. IRC Cloud is where I do all of my roleplay.
Let me go. Well, not all of it. Let me go check what's going on in IRC cloud.
Yeah, you tell me what roleplay is happening, and I will smash these these bosses.
It's okay. I see what's going on.
So now we're gonna have to just ooh. A lot of crazy stuff happening right now.
Oh wait, this is actually important stuff. Hold on.
What's important? There's nothing more important than using my powers for evil. Okay, and then we have protected all of our brains. And now we got the split pea. This is where the game starts getting really annoying. You see me pull through some tight spaces by the seat of my pants. You can't pull by the seat of your pants anymore. Now we have to deal with digger zombies. We have to plan around them. But I think we're gonna wrap things up for today. What do you think?
I think this is a good place to wrap it up.
I think we've gone a while. We've done plenty of mini games. We've gotten a bunch of our adventure done. Next time we pick up, we should have a special guest. And we'll be doing the rooftop levels. So thanks for coming, everybody. So excited to see you another time. Goodbye.